This woman with a monthly salary of only $2,800 made a bold decision. She first went to the bank and withdrew all her savings, then went to the office and fired the boss who had been exploiting her. No worries could hold her back from enjoying life. But on her first flight, she was deliberately squeezed by the man sitting in the front row. She initially didn't want to argue, but unexpectedly the man called the flight attendant to complain first. Without understanding the situation, the flight attendant asked her to make room for the front row. This time the woman chose not to back down. She directly pointed out that the airline, in order to make money, deliberately designed the seats to be so cramped. The passengers around all expressed their approval, but the purser looked down on the woman sitting in economy class. The purser said she could upgrade to first class if she could afford it.
How much is it?
Beg your pardon?
How much for the damn cocoon?
The next second she was in the comfortable and quiet first class, but also the attentive service of the flight attendants. This was a lifestyle she had never dared to imagine before. When the woman arrived at her destination, only to find a long line had formed for the bus. Just then the advertisement on the wall caught her attention, so the woman didn't hesitate to call a helicopter. She excitedly enjoyed this new and novel life, with the scenery of the entire town in full view. Soon she flew to the rooftop of the 5-star hotel she had booked. Although the hotel had many celebrities as guests, but the woman's such high-profile behavior still made people guess her identity. The waiter received her grandly, but then the front desk told her she was 2 hours early, and all the rooms were still occupied. The only remaining room was the expensive presidential suite, with a room rate of up to $4,000 per night.
Did you see me blink?
She accepted the extremely considerate service, and also learned to tip like wealthy people do. But in such a place she had no idea how much to tip, so she simply stuffed all the cash she had in her hand to the waiter. In the end the frightened waiter only dared to take one bill, and returned the rest. Looking at the hotel with snow-capped mountains as the background outside the window, the woman couldn't help but sigh. But just a few days ago, she was just an ordinary salesperson. Although her monthly sales performance was always among the top, her boss had never given her a raise in 10 years, received a fixed salary every month, and went to great lengths to save money with various coupons, all just to save money to complete the wish list she had planned. Unfortunately, the doctor diagnosed her with a terminal illness. The doctor told her that she had less than 3 weeks left to live.
What? Like I'm gonna die?
However, the even worse news was that this illness required a huge treatment cost of several million yuan. The sudden bad news was like a bolt from the blue. Make the woman who has spent half her life being frugal completely collapse. She looked through the dreams in her wish book alone, which recorded the places she had always wanted to visit, the idol chef she most wanted to meet, the delicacies she hadn't had time to taste, and the man she had always had a secret crush on. So the woman decided to give herself a final vacation, to enjoy life to the fullest with the remaining time.